It's showing live under for me when I looked into my channel. So now I just gotta share things out.
Marching through the fire, I can feel the ground decay. Shadows fall like thunder as the sky turns gray. No salvation coming, only chaos in my wake. Blood and steel are calling, there's no path to escape. I am the storm that shatters the chains. I am the voice in the back of your brain.
Hey, Patty.
Hey, Patty. Welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Blood Moon Wrestling Federation's Challenge Matches episode. Give us a moment, we're sharing things out. And welcome to the stream, Jose. Good to see you.
Comes the pain. Tear the sky in two. Here comes the pain. Nothing you can do. Here comes the pain. Fall beneath the flame. Here comes the pain. You'll remember the name. It's too late. No way out.
Give us a minute to finish sharing stuff out.
I'm on fishing. I'm working on Discord. I already got Facebook and X.
Here comes the pain. Tear the sky in two. Here comes the pain. Nothing you can do. Here comes the pain. Fall beneath the flame. Here comes the pain. You will never remain.
You got Messenger and Discord taken care of?
I got Messenger, I got X done. I'm in the middle of finishing up on Discord.
Alright. Hey, Sly, hey, AJ, Kelly's just getting stuff shared out.
One more spot on Discord, and then I'm done. Okay, that's all done. Welcome to the stream, Patty, Jose, Sly, and Carmelita, AJ, Diamond Sky, Violet, and Bira. Welcome to the stream. As I said before, today is another episode of challenge matches here on Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. First matchup, we will have an Elimination Chamber match between Rebby Corbin, Lady Devil, Lissa Utaker, Jen Richards, Diamond Sky, and Angelita Matthews.
All people Rebby have selected for this challenge.
Exactly. Then, in for a First Blood match, Sunshine Marigold takes on Melina Black. In the Underground, 2 out of 3, Akira Young takes on Anya Ali. Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere, 1 fall to a finish. It's Jack Utaker taking on Jester. Inside Hell in a Cell, 2 out of 3 falls. This matchup has been a long time coming. If y'all have been long-standing viewers of the channel, there is history between Celeste Springheel and Austin Bagwell, and not good history. So, since we didn't have intergender in 24, and DJ got to get his licks.
Oh, you mean the fact that Austin decided to fucking try and slap fucking
Yes,
Celeste across
yes.
the face at a fucking bar while
That's
DJ
why
was there?
that's why, because DJ got to get his, crack Austin in the mouth, and because we didn't have an intergender for 24, Celeste had to wait her turn. So now that we've got it, I haven't forgotten, Celeste. Crack him in the mouth, baby girl. Then is a 2 out of 3 tables match between Lucian Utaker and Turmoil. And then this match is basically something that probably everybody and their brother wants to see. Goddess versus Count in a 30-minute Iron Man match, submission only. Let's see who actually gives in first. Then, inside War Games, on one side we've got Azriel Black, Mr. Utaker, Paul Utaker, and Atticus Black, taking on the team of Brooklyn Joker, Leo Angel, JW Caliber, and Wild Matt Outlaw. Then for our main event of the afternoon, it will be Bloodline Rules. Cousin versus cousin. Ezra Black taking on Xander Black. In other words, through them, Atticus versus Azriel for the cajillionth time. Hey, Arkham, welcome to the stream.
What's going on?
Hey, Primetime, welcome to the show. Hey, bro. Good to see you, Azriel. The hell? I have to, because we were in edit matches. There we go. Anywho, real quick. That.
I swear, you are the most organized person I know.
I'm doing damn best I can. So. Okay. Time to press the button. Here we go.
Before I get ready to punch someone in the mouth, I just gotta say about your whole she's the most disorganized, organized person. Scratch that. Reverse it. She's the most organized, disorganized person that I know.
I haven't had Chris today, dude. Now, coming out first, dropping down to our stage from the heavens, at 5'9", weighing 158 pounds, from Transylvania, Romania, Lissa Utaker.
Sleepless nights, the desperate calls, the empty road. I'm spitting blood, I'm staring down a broken nose. I'm sick to death of standing in the bitter cold. They rue, they day, they let me hit a new low. 'Cause I'm no one's shadow. I found the light and I'm not going back there. I talk to your ghost every night in my sleep, and I say I'm through playing dead and I don't care. You can block the exits, I ain't flinching, Bayside build me.
Not most of the titles, though.
The pressure builds in bottles
Other
over
than the
minutes.
people that are still living to be made, not
It
most
rips you
everybody
out of
down.
body like a black hole.
Alright,
Burn it down and watch as something better grow.
I have one other couple things that need to be finished, and then
Dragon's
it'll be
words
done.
will catch you with your eyes closed.
I'm just wondering how long it is.
I'm no one's shadow. I found the light and I'm not going back there. I talk to you.
You can't keep doing challenge match streams forever.
I'm not going to. Coming out next, at 6 foot even weighing 200 pounds, from the city of Atlantis, Lady Devil.
Violet Coffin.
I got it.
I keep waiting for this dream to end, but I guess this time I win.
Coming out at 5'6", weighing 133 pounds, from Dallas, Texas, she is Diamond Sky.
But you didn't let me drown, and you brought me back to life. It feels like a wildfire, burning my insides. I swear I've never felt so alive.
Violet without a
Your
smell.
voice
I'll
is
write it down. I'll write it down.
it shows me the way.
I always put
I've never felt so alive.
but I'll write a couple other things down too. 5'7", weighing 150 pounds. From Fairfield, Connecticut via Copenhagen Denmark. Angelita Matthews.
And everyone's dying alone. So when it's all written in stone, I wanna know my bones that I push myself to the ledge, dance on the high wire. I ain't got time to regret that ring of fire. I need that rush in my blood. I need that high like a drug. And taking risks is bliss, and why would I quit? Living like I got a death wish.
You on the fire within, flat out to flatline again. Can't help but the feeling of falling is what sets me free.
They said I wasn't ready, but I've always been waiting. You just never looked close.
Coming out at 5'7", weighing 131 pounds. From the south side streets of Tokyo, she's the Lycan princess of the rising sun, the unbreakable, undeniable Rebby Corbin.
Used to hold my breath, afraid to speak. Played the part, kept my heart underneath. But now I see through all the noise. I found the strength they tried to destroy. Don't need your crown, I made my name. I walk through fire.
Vera, no offense, but I've been telling Violet to calm down and that she'll be fine ever since pretty much the day she was born, so...
Rise up before we all fall down. Rise up for me, rise up for me. The silence ends, I'm taking ground. You'll hear the voice they tried to bury. Rise up before we all fall down. Rise up for me, rise up for me. No more shadows, no more waiting. This is my no hesitating.
And last, but not least, coming out at 5'10", weighing 141 pounds. From Nashville, Tennessee, Jen Richards.
Rebby and Jen starting us off. 2 shots to the chest by Rebby. Shot to the head brings Jen down to a knee. Jen ducks the clothesline. Shot to the back of the head of Rebby, sends her into the ropes. Jen ducking down. Jumping over. Pop-up knee to the face. Kick to the side of the head. Moonsault misses. Rebby stomp to the chest, pressing her boot down onto the gut of Jen, picks her back up. Jen elbows to the gut. Off the ropes to the outside. Next competitor coming in. Lady Devil entering the match. LD trying to pick her spot. Rebby back up to her feet. LD decides to go after Jen. Rebby shot to the gut of LD, punch to the face, hurting her on a takedown. Lady Devil has a hold of Jen. Jen out the back. Chop block. Rebby. Punch to the gut of Jen. Jen catches her leg. Next competitor about to enter. Jen. Inverted go to sleep connecting on LD. Got Lissa in the match now. Last two competitors gonna be Rita and Diamond Sky.
Oh, and by the way, Violet, as far as the pain of childbirth, I've done it twice, so I already know. It's something
Soon to
you're...
be 5 times. Well, if you count this, there's one whole thing. 3. If you count all 3 as separate ones.
Yeah, you're not the only one carrying triplets. So am I. So it's not like, because, and plus, if you can, you can handle dealing with pain, that being in the ring, you can pretty much handle anything. You're only, I think the only reason why this is getting you all scared and everything is because you're carrying 3 babies in you this time, with the pain this time.
That and it's your first.
Exactly. This ain't my first rodeo, so it's not. So I already know that I can handle it. It's not like you're gonna be doing any of this alone. You may be giving birth to the babies, but you're not gonna be alone. You're not alone in any of this at all. So basically, try to calm the anxiety a little bit, because the more you get all freaked out, that can weigh on your kids too. That'll weigh on your not just on you, but on the babies too. They will feel the stress that you carrying them is under. And the more stress you bring upon yourself, the more dangerous the pregnancy is going to be. All 6 ladies are in the ring now. And Jen deciding to climb up the cage. Oh! Dropping down on Lady Devil. Cover. And there's also a cover inside the ring that did not get to a 3 count. Now, Jen with a knee strike to the face of Alyssa. And Rebby knocking down Lita, as well as the referee, inside the ring. For fuck's sake, he went a dodgeball reference.
Oh, that's real.
Yes.
Not surprised.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
If it's any constellation, I was thinking it.
Constellation or consolation?
Whatever. Don't care.
You're too high to care. I know.
I have a kid. All 6 ladies still in the match. LD sending Diamond Sky over into the pod. Other 4 ladies still in the ring.
Diamond Sky getting back to her feet to get back into the match. LD has a hold of Lissa. Swinging neck breaker. Now double team on Jen by Rebby and Lita. And Lita going for the cover on Jen. Kick out. What's up, Kyle? Akira is on the card for today's show. Diamond Sky locked up with Reby, kicked in the midsection as Lita with a knee strike to LD to Jen. And Lady Devil has been eliminated by Lissa. Oh, you were streaming yourself. Okay, Kyle.
Hell of a combination there by Reby. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker followed by a lariat to the head.
Brandon Cuevas, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Brandon.
Cover on the outside. And suplex on Reby.
Jen sent back into the ring by Lita. Reby sent back into the ring by Diamond Sky. Diamond Sky busted open there by Lissa.
And Lissa raining the punches. Well, Jen. Oh, Lissa. With that pump handle. Flapjack or flatliner. Goes through the cover. And Jen Richards has been eliminated.
Lissa eliminating both Jen and LD so far.
I don't know, possibly Azrael. And Reby gets tossed to the metal plating flooring by Lissa as Lita keeps her attention on Diamond Sky inside the ring.
Lissa going up.
Lita with the knee strike to the face. Cover on Sky.
Cover on the outside by Lissa as well. Sky kicks out at 2. Reby kicks out before the ref can make his way over to start the count. Sky again kicking out at 2. Reby with that running leg lariat goes for a cover.
And she's eliminated Lissa. It's down to Lita, Diamond Sky, and Reby.
Reby has Lita up on her shoulders, Lita out the back, reversal. Both women going back and forth. Reby out the back. Drops Lita down onto the back of her head. Reby fighting back against both Lita and Diamond Sky. Clothesline turns Reby inside out. Cover. Kick out at 2.
Takedown on Sky. Lita raining the punches to the face.
Cover by Lita on the Diamond Sky. 3 count. Lita eliminates Diamond Sky. We're down to Reby and Lita.
And this isn't the first time Reby and Lita have faced off, and Night Shasta to the face ends up winning the match. Your winner, Angelita Matthews.
No, they haven't, Azrael.
Next up, Sunshine Marigold versus Melina in a first blood match. Coming out first at 5'6", weighing 136 pounds, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Sunshine Marigold. And for her opponent, coming out at 5'4", weighing 120 pounds, from Wichita, Kansas, Melina.
If you close your eyes, your life a naked truth revealed. Dreams you never lived and scars never healed. In the darkness, light will take you to the other side. Find me waiting there, you'll see if you just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. If you just close your eyes. Deceived by my eyes, and all I was told I should see. Opinions not mine, the person they taught me to be.
Springboard moonsault onto Sunny. And this challenge was technically not made by either Sunshine or Melina. Some of these matches I just thought would be cool to see. I mainly asked Melina what type of match step she would want to be in, and she chose First Blood. And besides, her uncle Azriel always likes to tease about wanting to break Blaze McCoy's hip, so I guess Melina's gonna have to try and do that against Sunshine Marigold. Melina with the wrist control. Sunshine with a takedown, using the wrist control to knock her down. Drop kick to the back. Sunny pulled out a light tube, changed her mind about utilizing it, and Melina sidesteps that dropkick. But gets knocked down with the clotheslines. Ooh, gets dropped under her face. Then it gets off the shoulders. Flatliner onto Sunshine. Knee strike to the face by Melina, but no blood. You gotta bust your opponent open in order to get the win. Comes back into the ring with the barbed wire bat, teeing off. I don't know. Maybe Sunshine is just as hard-headed as her daddy. Who knows? Maybe it may take a bit to get some blood going down. I don't know. Now Sunshine going off with the barbed wire bat, trying to get in a couple shots on Melina. Now just standing around. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, maybe those shots with the barbed wire bat did the job, because Sunshine Marigold is your winner. Next up, in the underground, 2 out of 3 falls, we got Akira Young versus Anya Ali. Coming out first, at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, from Tokyo, Japan, now residing in Chicago, Illinois, Akira Young.
When the world is calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near.
I'm very glad that I
It's deep in their bones, they're running through smoke when the fire is fierce.
works out very nicely.
Pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die.
And now for her opponents. Coming out at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, from New York, Anya Ali.
With my perceptions and a mix down 20 miles through the sticks to the cloudy town of Hillview, population 96. Except the vacancy, well maybe in the shadow of the night. All the strangers passing through it where the rules just don't apply.
This is a 2 out of 3 underground match. No ropes, no rope breaks, no turnbuckles to assist yourself, especially if you are a high flyer.
Rebby and Ezra are not fans. They are both high flyers. They do not like.
Well, as competitors, you gotta adapt. You're not always gonna get the step that you feel best suits you. Gonna have to find a workaround to be able to still get the win anyway. Because it's not all gonna be high flying. It's not gonna all be the powerhouses or the technical.
Sure those two could figure out a way to make it high flying even without the ropes.
Well, they got plenty of platforms with the ring apron and all that to jump off of. Armbar applied onto Anya. Anya able to fight her way out. And Akira set into that LED ring post. Different type of ring post than the usual rounded ones. Those have edges and they can hurt just as a lot worse. Anya tries to do some type of suplex. But Akira was able to fight her off, but Anya back on the offense. Series of punches. Akira has hold of her. Suplex off the ring apron to the floor.
Brandon said he went back to watch the sunshine, and Melina imagined it was an elbow to the head that ended up busting Melina open.
Okay, thank you, Brandon. For a moment there, I thought it was the shots with the barbed wire bat, but I guess not. Anya driving the knee into the
Brandon,
floor.
are you and Samantha being a mixed tag this year? If so, can you please go confirm that in the Discord chat where all the teams are being posted?
Yep, I even DM'd him asking him as well on Discord. And told him to also in DMs let me know as far if they are gonna be together for intergender tag, at least DM me if there's any specific entrance information
Oh yeah,
he
that's
needs.
another thing. If you've been posting your confirmation for your teams, don't forget about DMing me or Kelly the entrance info as well as your theme songs for your tag team entrance.
In DMs, I also mentioned how we do have, for the BMWF server, a channel for theme music to be placed. So, if you have a specific theme music for either for singles, for tags, regular tags, for trios, or for intergender tag, please, you can place that there or even send it in DMs. Either way.
Brandon said he just responded on Discord.
Okay, thank you very much, Brandon. I'll check it out after the show. Anya and Akira battle on the outside, kick to the midsection. Akira. Nice suplex onto Anya. Triangle choke onto Anya. But no submission fall. Armbar applied by Akira. And again, Anya able to turn herself around and punch her way free. Oh, now has her lifted up. Pendulum slam onto the floor on Akira.
Busted open earlier.
Double-handed slam. Chair in hand. Anya teeing up, then chucking that weapon at her. Drop kick to the side of the head from Anya. But Akira gets back up. Looked like there was going to be a possible reversal with that Irish whip, but then they just basically stopped in place. Now, pardon that brief silence, there was a little bit of technical issues. Anywho, Anya has a hold of Akira. On her shoulders, torture rack. But still, no submission fall. Jeff Matthews, welcome to the stream.
What's going on, Jeff?
What the hell, Jeff? Oh my god. Alright, did you have a little something and you're comparing yourself to Tiny? For some reason? Plus, there's no Elf on a Shelf at this time. Christmas ain't. There are plenty of holidays before Christmas.
Yes, we at least had to halt. We at least had to acknowledge the spooky day. Thanksgiving's whatever.
But you better not miss Halloween or Tiny will put a boot in your ass. That's her favorite holiday. I should know. There was a time where she loved when I did that Hell Hath No Fury arena. So she's probably gonna be like, when are you gonna do that? When are you gonna do that? Probably anticipated, anxiously awaiting that. Okay, I know. Among other things I need to get done. Double-handed choke slam type of into like a power bomb type of deal on Akira. Anya going for the weapon. What you got in hand? Oh, Janice hiding underneath the ring. Oh my god, Jeff. Oh jeez. Like fair point, cause I be a GPW, so blame Chance. Well, it's too easy to blame Chance, but he also hasn't been on the BMWF roster in a long time either, so yeah. Only the reason I could direct it at Chance is because it wasn't a company not mine. Jeez, that's real. Ooh, hell of a maneuver by Akira. Going for a weapon. Trash can in hand. And just chucks it at Anya.
This is 2 out of 3.
Yep, 2 out of 3 underground. That was the only type of, I believe that's the only type of underground I've been doing throughout those challenge matches. Submission applied. And Akira gets the first fall. Now reverse DDT. And now choking the crap out of Anya. Drops a boot onto the skull. Then the double boots to the sides of to the temples of the face. Akira measuring Anya. Pump handle slam onto Anya. Drops a knee onto the arm.
That wasn't a pump handle slam. Oh, it's sort of a pump handle
Sort of a
slam.
pump handle maneuver then. Anya trying to fire back. A pendulum type slam.
It was more of a pump handle into a burning hammer.
Yeah. Has a hold of the legs. Boston Crab onto Akira.
Lion Tamer, Walls of Jericho, Boston Crab, whatever the hell you want to call it.
And it looks like Akira just will refuse to submit. Hey, Daniel Johnson, welcome to the stream.
What's going on, Daniel?
Are we gonna have with this talk of Turkey being like Elmer Fudd going after wascally wabbits instead, but instead it's going after wascally turkeys?
Anya Ali working over Akira right now. Drops the elbow down onto her back. Calling for her to get up, looking for something.
Nice setup into like a blue thunder bomb
Sit out.
or
Sit out power bomb. That twisting neck breaker by Akira connecting. I think Anya might have landed on that barbed wire bat there. Plants her face first. Hits her with that barbed wire bat. Stomp to the arm.
That technically that's Janice, because it's the 2x4 with the spikes that was dragged out from underneath the ring. Oh, Anya taking it back inside the ring. Pendulum movement, slamming her down. Wait a minute. I say, let's hunt some turkeys just for fun. Okay, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, by the way, while you're here, because I've been meaning to DM you about this too, because back in 24, you and Aiden Nightwalker were a tag team as the Chosen. Is that still going to be your tag team moving forward once Aiden is able to rejoin the roster? Because I know he has yet to be created, and that takes time.
Oh, come on, Astro. There's a bunch of barbed wire wrapped 2x4s. They can't all be named Janice. Janice has to be special. Only one of them is Janice.
Exactly.
That's Steve.
Anya with the submission. And she finally ties it up with Akira. Okay, you're 100% yes for the Chosen. Okay. All right. But you already know it's going to be a while for Aiden to be created and everything. So once we get him back on the roster, I'm saving his spot. I already have you downloaded. So just have to wait for Aiden to make his arrival, and then I'll and just confirm any entrance and victory information, plus making sure that whatever theme music is correct, because we're trying to gather all that information to be able to set everybody up in universe and play mode and be able to go back to promoting the tag division.
Both ladies down, exhausted. Neither one of them trying to get up right now. Akira, first one up to her feet, grabs a hold of Anya, puts her in a triangle choke, stretching out that arm. And Anya having no choice but to tap out. Akira Young is your winner.
Put that on the list after each show. But congratulations to Akira Young.
I've already been put on the list. I got put on the list over 12 years ago while on Monday Night Raw when they were here in Omaha. Jericho put me on the list.
Aren't you special?
I'd like to think I am. Other people seem to disagree, though, but they're wrong.
Next up, Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere, one fall to a finish. We got pin, sub, and KO in this matchup. Jack Utaker taking on Juster. I'm waiting until that one symbol disappears. Okay, you're willing to just deal with one-on-one and mixed tag until Aiden comes back for regular tags. That's fine. Got it. Anywho, coming out first at 5'11", weighing 240 pounds, from the bayous of New Orleans, Louisiana, Jack Utaker. But yeah, I'm just making sure to confirm this kind of stuff, so I'm not just making assumptions, because at times things change. Hell, I even asked Lita, and she's like, ask you, and she's basically like, DM Jeff, DM Aiden. So, yeah. Since you were able to make it to the show, that's why I'm asking. Why am I just not surprised you and Atticus making Chris Jericho's list? I'm just not. Coming up next, at 6'2", weighing 220 pounds, from Los Angeles, California, he is Juster. One-third of the last ever Unholy Trinity Trios champions.
For the men's division.
Yep, because we've decided the decision is one, the name is no longer going to be Unholy Trinity, it's going to be the Wicked Triad, and it's going to be intergender. So it can be any combination, same gender, both a mixture of both, if it pleases you. For competition in trios, for the trios championship. And due to the fact that the Wolves Den are the faction games winners, they will. I've already gotten into contact with Juster. Since it's the Unholy Trinity champion, there is Lady Devil, Catherine, and Morgana are the last ever women's Unholy Trinity champions. In the Wolves Den, Jester, Turmoil, and Tomura are the last men's trios champions. Those titles are officially retired as of the making of the trios titles intergender. So, being the faction games winners, that means that the Wolves Den will be the reigning trios champions going into 25. So I'm trying to make sure, get confirmation from Jester whom as a trio he's wanting to represent as the champions. And I know, and if he wants to, it just be himself, Turmoil, and Tomra for 25 represented as champions. That's fine, perfectly fine too. Just need his confirmation on that stuff. Among other things, for his faction as the faction games winners. I will be getting back into DMs and trying to get some more information from him when I get the chance. Jester, a slingshot drop, one-legged drop kick to the face on Jack.
You also need to talk to him about the other titles for the cash-ins for the rest of the team.
Yep, I know. Because here's the thing, because I was going through my notes and everything. Remember when I had those Blood Money briefcase matches?
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm trying to. I know that Turmoil was one of the winners of those briefcases. I forgot which title it was for. I just have to go back and check.
I don't know, but he has until you run the next briefcase matches to cash it in.
I'll go back to that list after the show and see who and figure out again who because one is not going to be able to be cashed in because I no longer have Missy Harris on the roster.
Could always just hold another match to
Yeah.
determine a new holder for it.
True. I can look over the list after the show and make that decision.
And the trios cash in would just be used for the intergender trios now, and the tag team, I guess, could just be used for whatever
Could be like a in
tag
case
title they wanted to cash in on.
true, and or it could also be held in the back pocket, like when if they ever once they end up defending the title, and it can be in their back pocket for a rematch.
Because I can't remember who won the tag briefcase for.
You know what?
Because if we're doing the intergender tag plus the men and women's, the holder could technically cash in on either one. Because that's what you said you were doing, right? You were just merging the trios and keeping the men's, women's, and intergender tags separate.
Yeah, right now, Sanguine Seductresses is for the women, Blood Fiends tag is for the men, unless later on down the line it ends up just being tag teams, just being straight intergender all the way through. So, for right now, I'm keeping those two sets of tag.
I'd say just have the one set of tag titles for the whole entire thing, make it intergender, and just do like we're doing with the trios. Just give the option to either have a man and a woman, two women, or two men together.
Because I have the Sanguine Seductresses.
Because you can merge all the divisions together, and if people want to keep their teams as is, they can still do that.
Well, here's the thing. See, I remember when I had to redo that logo for the intergender tag. Mm-hmm. I can just, if I want to, I can just scrap the Sanguine and the Blood Fiends. Just have the Wolf Moon intergender tag.
Jester. I don't know, what was this, the first blood match?
No, it was one fall to a finish, pin sub KO, falls count anywhere.
I think Jester might have knocked Jack out with that shot to the head by Janice then.
Congratulations to Jester. Because, yeah, I need to upload, because I have the logo for the intergender tag. All I have to do is just upload it, switch out the logo for the faceplate, and if I make the regular tag just just straight intergender, then
it's whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, instead of having a bunch of titles and stuff, the teams could always stay the same. Plus, if, like I said, with the whole way 2K has this set up where you can have multiple teams for each person and stuff.
Yeah, probably it might be best if
they can just choose to go into the match as either their intergender team, their women's team, or their men's team, whatever their
pretty much
is, and we don't need to have all the different titles.
I can easily just I know. I got it. Because I can easily just delete the because then that the Sanguine Seductresses is right now is LD and Samantha. Coming out first, at 5'11", weighing 180 pounds, from Transylvania, Romania, Celeste Utaker.
Yeah, because like me and Azrael were talking about with you a couple or a few weeks ago. If we're going to go into 25 having all these titles and making changes, we might as well just make a fresh restart completely when it comes to the belts. Just crown new champions and let the people for the faction games who won just cash in on those belts and be the ones to have the first shot at it. Because if you're gonna take away the tag titles and stuff and merge them together, we're gonna have to figure out a new champ for that.
And
the trios we already got figured out simply because...
And the Blood Fiends is Count and his new partner, Mr. U, for Blood Fiends. So that would be if I were
So I would say take the men's champions for the tag team, the women's champions for the tag team, and find out one other tag team, like an intergender tag team, but all of them in one triple threat tag match, and just have them fight it out to determine the merged tag team. So Count and Mr. U would have a shot to get the belt because of them being the men's champion. Whoever the women's champions are would be in the match for a shot to get the belts. Then you just have to figure out one more team for the intergender, which would just be the faction game.
Yeah. True. And her opponent, yeah, we were talking over his entrance, but
it's just
whatever.
Austin.
Yeah, pretty much. From at 6'1", 250 pounds from Austin, Texas, Austin Bagwell.
Honestly, I would think that would be the best way to do it if you want to make it fair to all the tag teams holding the belts and stuff. And
would have to wait until Samantha is created because she's one half of the
there's
tag
always
team.
the opportunity for Brandon to just take a villain for the match as well, while Samantha's waiting to be made.
That is true.
Like Catherine doesn't have a partner right now.
She's not either.
Well,
Tiny's making her too. And making Morgana, Catherine, and Samantha. And this matchup is inside Hell in a Cell 2 out of 3 falls between Celeste and Austin. Of course, I had to have Celeste get a shot at Austin too, since we couldn't do intergender back in 24.
hey LD.
Hey LD, welcome to the stream, sis. Okay, Azrael, no problem. A moment here. I want to find that list for those the Blood Money briefcases. Because I know Brandon Quavos already cashed his in.
Yeah, he
for
did that on my crossover show.
Yeah, plus it's also not. It wasn't just for the Blackout title for his briefcase. It was for that Dead Man's Hand, and that never happened. So, and that's like an 8-person match, and Matt Storm is the champion.
Didn't you say are you keeping the Dead Man's Hand?
I was planning on keeping it because I got Carmella as the women's champion and Matt Storm as the men's champion, and I have Matt. Carmella needs to be made because I'm wondering if I should even keep that separate.
Up to you, honestly.
If we're if it's gonna be a straight reset.
I plan on having at least a couple titles separate for the men and women.
Only if I just make the regular tags intergender as well, then the only separate gender matches titles I have is Dark Side of the Moon and Bad Moon Rising.
Because, yeah, with the tag and trio stuff, unlike 24 and all the other games, this game you can have someone in an intergender, a trio, a men's, and a women's tag all at once without it messing anything up or having to take teams apart and switch people around because the alliances and affiliation
Okay,
option for tag teams.
here's what I got. I found the list because I know Brandon already cashed in for the Blackout and had yet to do so for Dead Man's Hand. Turmoil had Blood Fiends and for the intergender tag. Jeff had Bad Moon Rising. Incredible Steve had the trios. And D-Hulk Chick, who I don't think I don't remember being told is actually going to be coming back at all, had Dark Side of the Moon. Missy had a women's Blackout and Dead Man's Hand, and now it's now going to be called the Total Eclipse, and that's made intergender. So Brandon's just going to be that champion going into 25. Firestar had women's trios, but since it's intergender, and I don't have her anymore, that doesn't work. And Diamond Sky had the Sanguine Seductresses and in her briefcase.
If you want my honest opinion, other than the faction game winners and the champions, just whoever the champions are being put in the title matches at the pay-per-view, I would just strip and restart everything as far as the briefcases and titles. Whoever holds the briefcases can be automatically put in the new briefcase match. Whoever holds the titles can automatically put into the new title matches. That way, nobody's really getting screwed out of anything. Everybody who holds the belts in the briefcases will be given the opportunity at the pay-per-view to put them back, or to get them back, and then you can have the faction game winners also be put in to those title matches, depending on whatever they decide to cash in on, which will then determine the challengers for the pay-per-view as well. That's the only way it's going to work if you're going to want to do a completely fresh and clean restart. Otherwise, you're just going to be trying to rack your head, trying to figure out what's fair to other people. And the only fair way to do it in a complete restart is to give everybody who has the belts the opportunity to be put into the match along with the faction game winners. And then the ones that aren't coming back for those briefcases, you would just determine and figure out ways to find new holders for the people like Missy and Firestar that aren't returning.
Yeah, or D.
Yep. At least that's what I do if you're talking about making new titles and you're already getting rid of the current trios champions. You're already getting rid of 2 of the tag team champions for the sake of the intergender titles. So,
And plus, the only two separate gender titles I would be having was Dark Side of the Moon and Bad Moon Rising.
Which those can stay along with the intergender world title that you said you were going to do.
I already got that created, and if I so choose, I could make that Dead Man's Hand just straight intergender. If I need to.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being one separate for each, like I had in 24.
I would say Jester or not. I'm trying to figure out how to, because I don't want to just take away the titles for the trios from LD, Samantha, and
LD, it's trios is LD, Catherine Morgan.
yeah, I don't want to take them away from them and not give them an opportunity to try and get the trios titles back either, because yeah, the Wolves Den are the men's trios champion and they won the faction games, but that does not take away the fact that LD's team is still the women's trios champions.
I'm wondering if I should just wait until Catherine Morgana are made, and then have the Wolves, Jester, Turmoil, and Tomura of the men's, and the Demigorgons of the women's just face off to be who's the trios.
Or LD, if she can find a couple other partners to help represent Catherine and Morgana until they get made, could just do that as well and team with them.
That way we could. That way it's not just stripping people of the title. It's because I told Jester it would be Wolves Den go as the trios champions.
What faction was LD part of? Because wasn't she, Catherine, and Morgana all part of the same faction for faction games?
Give me a moment. I'm gonna go into Discord because I would find it. I can find it there.
Because if they're going to be intergender, if, like we said, Jester, Tomura, and Turmoil could just either go with themselves or other members of the Wolves Den faction for the team, and LD could just pick out of people she teamed with for her faction for the faction games. Because I'm pretty sure her, Catherine, and Morgana were all part of the same faction.
And plus, I've been getting people dropping stuff in the factions channel of my server, confirmation of certain updates to certain factions too. So, like from Marcus and Tiny from Dark Knights and all that shit. So. Okay. There. Samantha was in Chaos Elite.
Yes. LD, Catherine, and Morgana were all part of the CNA Corporation along with Azrael.
Yep.
So if it's going to be intergender and stuff for the trios, LD could always pick out of the people from CNA, which was Azrael, Brooklyn, Damien, Killshot, Jesse for the men, and then her, Catherine, Morgana, Sarah, and Sky for the women.
She could pick Sarah and Diamond Sky to help represent the Demigorgons against the Wolves Den. All I'd have to do is just get
It doesn't have to be Sarah and Sky. Like I said, it can be any combination of those people from the faction. She wants to go with Azrael and...
Well, yeah, that's true, because it's gonna just be
it's intergender. Same
thing for the tag titles.
I'm saying same thing with the Wolves Den. Jester and them could choose to go into the match as is with the three of them, or they could talk to each other and pick out a members from the Wolves Den faction to also... And Celeste getting Austin to tap out there. Sorry, we're kind of distracted talking about plans for the show, trying to figure everything out. Plus, also feel it's best y'all are aware of what's going to be going down, so...
Pretty much.
That's not to take away anything going on from this match. Well, not in the ring currently, on top of the cell, more like it.
I think Celeste is more focused on whooping Austin's ass than what we're...
What's the stipulation here?
2 out of 3, Hell in a Cell.
Pin sub? KO?
Yeah, it would be, I believe, pin sub. Because that's the only way to do 2 out of 3 for Hell in a Cell. Can't do KO.
So we're still not counting submissions on top of the cell, because Austin clearly tapped out to that Hell's Gate submission from Celeste earlier.
I tried to do it.
Oh no, it's not you. I'm just saying.
It's 2K.
Even still, a submission is a submission, regardless if it happens in the ring or not. So. I mean, if you also want to get technical, considering the cell is surrounding the ring, they're not exactly fighting on the outside on the floor. So wouldn't that technically also still be part of the ring if it's connected to the...
You'd think.
Well, regardless of what the ref wants to say, Celeste did get Austin to tap out. The point may not count, but at least she can hold that over his head.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I will say this, though, as far as the CNA Corporation go, Sarah and Damien will not be part of that faction this year. I have plans for both of them.
All I need is to be sent whatever changes, and because I'm gonna, I plan on doing a complete master list with factions, and to have as a Google document. As Austin ends up going flying off the top of the cell, and Celeste just climbing down like it ain't no big thing. Hell, hell, she was born a U-Taker, and this is the U-Taker playground, so she's probably been climbing up and down Hell in a Cell since she was a little kid. Austin climbing up on after her. And LD, sis, yeah, we can bitch at the camera guy all we want, but yeah. I try my hardest to micromanage these people, make sure they actually do their damn job, but it seems like they're just insistent on fucking around and finding out. Like the referees as well. So you can hire as best as you can, but there is only so much you can do for stupidity. Celeste working over the legs of Austin. Chop to the face, flips him over. Boot to the leg. Sorry, camera guy. The lights are not that pretty. I wouldn't be surprised if the camera guy is drunk, Jesse. Hell, we've got the Lethal Libations bar down at the with the concessions, so it's not like our staff can't just go and get themselves a little something to hold them over the entire show.
Is Abby being made again this year?
I don't even know. I don't know. Because I even was in DMs talking to Tiny about it. She asked me about who's possibly making Abby, and I didn't even know. I haven't heard squat about Abby even being remade. So I may end up not having her on the roster for 25.
I'm pretty sure she is. I'm just asking because I know for the faction games last year she was
Circle 7.
Yeah, and I know that's not happening. I was gonna try and talk to either Tiny or whoever's making her because I know I can't contact Ripper about it right now, but I wanted to try and add her for the last spot that I'm going to need for Desolation for the women's.
And unfortunately, that is it. Your winner of the match is Austin. Blah, 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 blah.
Actually,
Celeste ain't gonna be happy.
alright, I just confirmed in the faction chat for Desolation. Up next, we got a 2 out of 3 tables match between Lucy and U-Taker and Turmoil.
Sometimes love is pain. Yeah, it hurts for a little while. Some things you can't change. I'm preaching to the choir.
Now that's
In the back, ready to attack. Knives in the back.
250 pounds. Some parts unknown.
Running right back like a maniac.
You
Running
take
right
her.
back. Check, running right back. Running right back.
Like I said, later on, once I end up pulling out of this Alexander
hurt at all. And it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of pain. We all got vices. We all got choices to make. It's hard to stay and hard to walk away. You lied to me, spinning in the dark. It took me years to see that you had sucked the life out of me. If it doesn't hurt at all, then it doesn't mean a thing. I never knew that I could feel this way. If it doesn't hurt at all, there's nothing left to save. 'Cause holding on to hope is a different kind of pain.
as Azrael can figure out something for him to do against him himself.
Running right back.
And now for his opponents. Coming out at 6'2", weighing 220 pounds. From Oakland, California, she is Turmoil. Member of the Wolves Den, one of the faction games winners from 24.
Do not miss your chance to cop this. Will you capture it or just let it slip? All they say I wanna be him cause my rap is tight. No, really, they just give a fuck that I ain't black and white. I'm not anyone else, man, I'm one of a kind. So stand back, relax, and listen one more time. I said I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this. I'm hot, bitch, like a hot bitch, the top lit. And I got this, none of this radio pop shit. I dropped this, turning back the clock to rock shit. I cop it, said knock, knock, I'm on this.
Excuse me,
Like a hot bitch, the
sir, do you mind?
I love the girls that fuck with my music. Getting referrals
doesn't
from the
care.
girls love
No,
to booze
he
it. Party and lose it. That's the life I'm choosing. Not losing.
Pardon the
That's why I
noise,
choose it.
everybody.
Use it.
Eldest
You know
of the
I'm
cats
back. It's a
is
matter of fact.
trying to
I'm
get her
better
China
than ever.
in the litter
Never been
box.
better. I know that I wrote that. Sipping on some coke and no jack. Could stare and bitch and take a pic.
Yes, you just insist on being a part of the commentary, don't you?
Lucian trying to go for that for a kick to the face. Turmoil catching it.
Nice shimmy out the back. Upwards kick to the face to Turmoil. This is 2 out of 3 tables between Lucian and Turmoil. Jawbreaker to Turmoil by Lucian. Block. Shot to the face. Another. Up from behind. Turmoil with the Russian leg sweep.
But yeah, if you're doing the point system again this year, my suggestion, like I said earlier, when it comes to you trying to figure out what to do with the belts, is take the champions, take the faction game winners, and then do what you usually do with everybody else for the point system to determine the third team or whatever, and then just put the winners of the points, the winners of the faction games who hold that, the briefcase holders, and the champions into four-way matches. And as far as the trios matches, where you can't have the four ways, what you would basically do is you would just have to figure out a determination of order for who gets the shots between the briefcase holder and the points winners. The faction game winners, or the two champions, could go into the match like we suggested for the Wolves Den and LD's team, determine the champions for that, and then the points winners and the briefcase holder could just figure out between them who would end up getting the next shot after that.
Because for men's, it was the Incredible Steve, and can't do it for the women's because it's Firestar ain't here.
The women's one, like I said, you would just have to figure out a new briefcase holder and just do that cash in for that later. Steve can cash in whenever he wants to, technically, until you do the new briefcase matches, which if you don't need to strip Steve of his belt, there's no reason to. I'm just saying, as far as determining the new holders for the briefcases that need to be determined, as well as the titles itself, I would say just completely reset the titles and figure out new holders for the briefcases that need new holders and all that stuff. And as far as figuring out who gets to go into the title matches, obviously the champion should be considered. The faction game winners should be considered, which would leave only trying to figure out how to figure everything else out with whoever else isn't going to be in the match, how to put them in the matches via the point system.
Okay. And welcome
Turmoil,
to the
get
stream,
in that
Marcus.
first fall.
Welcome to the stream, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
He's only stopping in for a bit because he's done driving home,
Yeah.
so not chatty. But Turmoil with the first ball in this 2 out of 3 tables match.
Lucian goes back to the outside, going after Turmoil. Poison Rana takes him down, drops Turmoil on his head. Lucian going up onto the barricade, calling for Turmoil to get back up to his feet. Nice takedown there, a bit of a reverse bulldog of sorts. Turmoil grabbing the table, getting back into the ring, telling Lucian what he really thinks of him. Right now, Turmoil in control of this matchup, one fall lead and putting on the offensive. How the hell do you throw a table like that? Not to mention that far.
I didn't see how it
He
traveled.
tossed the table from one corner to the other and hit Lucien and just...
Well, considering the kind of company I run, I wouldn't be surprised if such things may happen.
Yeah, but Turmoil's human, which I get all the superpowered people being able to do that, but unless that's not a wooden table and it's flimsy as hell, which probably is considering how easily they break. At least I'm pretty sure Turmoil's human. I've never heard or seen.
As far as I know, he's
anything
human. Yeah,
regarding
he's not like us who have special abilities. And Logan, pardon my being distracted this show. Welcome to the stream.
I don't need to be a super powered freak to have special abilities. My special ability is pissing people off, and I'm quite good at it.
I'm talking as far as the supernatural goes.
Well, I mean, people have told me it's quite supernatural how good I am at pissing people off.
You will not let that die.
I'm not allowed to let things die. Killian won't let.
Killian won't allow it, yeah.
No, he has his own personal pet cemetery. Bunch of little zombie animals. What do you think happens to all the zoo animals once they die? You think we just get rid of them? No, Killian has his own necro zoo.
Why am I not surprised? I'm not surprised at all. Probably
Pretty
assisted.
sure Tiny knew about that.
Probably assisted by Lucian when he's not doing his own
Probably.
necro stuff.
Pretty sure Ripper's in on it too.
DDT by Turmoil.
So far, Turmoil only having that one fall earlier in the match. Lucien been fighting as hard as he can to stay in this matchup since then. Busted open there off of that reverse go to sleep.
And I have no doubt, me even putting Jack versus Jester and Lucian versus Turmoil, Lita is probably like, what the fuck? Because basically, brothers through blood versus brothers through loyalty for her. I'm surprised she didn't get on my case the moment she ended up seeing the match card. Oh, Lucian going up top. Going high risk. And Turmoil's on the floor, getting back to his feet. Nice Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle. After this matchup, we will be having a 30-minute Iron Man sub only between the Goddess of Pain and Count Wraithnock. Neither one of them asked for the match. I just think I'm probably not just. I think I'm just not the only one who probably wants to see that.
Neither one of them asked for the match, and I'm sorry, babe. I don't need to watch Goddess and fucking Count go at each other in a ring for 30 minutes to determine whether or not Count is a sub.
Well, we already know he's a sub.
For Goddess, yes, and I'm pretty sure he's going to enjoy every minute of this. So.
Oh well. Hey, it's my show, and I thought it would be funny and entertaining. So, oh well.
Oh, it'll be funny and entertaining. I'm just saying. I don't need to sit around for 30 minutes to figure out whether or not count as a sub.
Well, that's already a given. Turmoil setting up another table. Measuring Lucian. Leaping knee strike onto Lucian. Has him up on his shoulders. And that is it. Your winner of this matchup is Turmoil. Primetime going for Goddess for the win. Probably a lot of people are going for Goddess for the win, Primetime.
That's the thing you all fail to realize. It doesn't matter if Goddess wins the match. Count wins regardless.
Because he gets to be put in the positions by Goddess the whole fucking time.
You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back.
Coming out
You
first
say
at
that
5
I'm
foot 10, weighing
hypnotic,
200 pounds, from every man's
And then I
nightmare,
caught you
the
like
Goddess
that.
of Pain.
It's like every time
Damn
I
it,
walk
Prime.
into the room, you know you
Wishing
want
that,
what
that
I
he was
have.
Cal. Wink,
I
wink.
have.
Primetime's wishing
Turn it on, turn it
that he was
off.
California.
Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving out.
You're probably not the only one, as much as Blaze has made the jokes.
But you love me like that. Light bulb goes off
The good
in
thing
your
Count's not here
head.
right now. We would try and
You
find a
say
time
I'm a little lost. I love to make a mess. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
And her opponent. Of course, you have to. Coming out at 6'4", weighing 240 pounds. Short-haired France. One half of the men's Blood Team Tag Team Champion, Count Raytheon.
Arrogance, must in charm. His pride's a lethal arm. Muffin
Recently,
Man's deadly vice.
Getting together as a tag team as a new formation of the Shenanigators with Mr. Newtaker as Mrs. Newtaker being their manager, or as she will call it, the harbinger of doom and chaos.
Masked with a cruel grin, underneath only sin. Wrestlers might, oh deceit, victory tastes bittersweet. Arena echoes his name, fights and schemes all the same. Nobility stained in blood, rises like a deadly flood.
30 minutes, submission only. Got us with the neck cranks. It's like, basically, this is not just a regular match. This is basically a public version of Goddess's Dungeon. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of this shit happened there too.
No. This isn't a public version of Goddess's Dungeon. I've been in Goddess's Dungeon. It's a lot more damp and dark and wet than this place.
Let's just say it's like it, but the lights are brighter, and it's a wrestling ring instead of her the way she has things when she has playtime.
Also, it's missing the friendly decor of all the rats running around. And the screams. There's not as many screams.
It's not like you can't make Count scream the entire time.
Okay, but those are different kind of screams. Where's all the torture devices? Where's all the trapped prisoners being strung up on a wheel stretched out?
If only I was able to design it exactly like that. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Oh well. Goddess, lifting Count above her head, military
Jesse
pressing
going
him.
for Goddess too.
There's probably a smidgen who would actually dare go for Count. Oh, kick to the back of the head on Goddess. Count with the springboard moonsault connects onto the back of Goddess. Yep, Sly and Carmelita are going for Goddess too. Not surprised. But I doubt Count even cares. It's like...
Count won this match the moment he stepped in the ring, regardless of the final decision, like I said.
Pretty much. Well, technically, he actually won the moment she actually agreed to say yes to marrying him on Halloween. Because I remember they before you even came around, they got married on Halloween. I believe they even maybe did it on Goddess's radio show when she had one on Blog Talk Radio. Goddess not submitting.
We all know the only reason she married Count was because that was the best way she was able to keep an eye on him.
That's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. I've known Count long enough to know the kind of person he is, so yeah. I know him too damn well, unfortunately. Probably talking about a scream of happiness and him doing backflips in the locker room. Shit. I probably saw the freaking match
The
card.
ironic thing is how I was talking about the torturous screams earlier. Yes, prime time. According to Goddess and Count, those types of screams are also considered screams of happiness.
Booty buster onto Count.
They're happy when they hear you scream.
Pretty much. And Goddess always does the wiggle when she sees blood. Hell, she was probably wiggling when her and I went against each other inside Hell in a Cell and bloodied up the fucking mat. I still remember in the company we were in. One of the people ended up who was helping the company owner out with the company's radio show. Basically,
Another booty buster connecting by Goddess.
Basically used strips of the bloody mat from the Hell in a Cell match between Goddess and myself and sold it get for profit on eBay. And another booty buster. And unfortunately, since 2K don't like allowing KO for 2 out of 3, or even Iron Man.
Iron Man, if you want to do KO,
You gotta do finisher only. Yeah. I know.
Hey, Carlos, Larry.
Carlos Leary, welcome to the stream. This is Blood Moon Wrestling Federation. This is a challenge match episode on this channel, utilizing 2K25. All custom created characters on the roster, AI versus AI.
Hey, Sharon. I think I've seen Carlos over at TJ's stream before.
Well, if he's been there, I just don't remember seeing him, so anywho. And welcome to the stream, Sharon. Count missing on that moonsault off the top. Got us set into the corner. Count, getting a running start. Spin kick to the face, making Goddess weeble wobble to the mat. And Goddess with the setup. Booty buster. It just would have been nice if they would have allowed it to stay pin sub and KO for 2 out of 3. But whatever. Count with the knee shot to the face. Went for a springboard maneuver. Did not connect. Goddess getting out of the way. Grabs those steel steps. And drops it onto Count and clocked the freaking referee too. So she's down.
It's okay. We don't need her.
When has Count and Goddess ever really needed any mediation whatsoever?
The only ref Count and Goddess really need in their lives is Nacho.
Yep.
Considering they adopted him.
Yep. Only other possibility is maybe Drum, because Drum is like the adopted son of Nacho.
Yeah, but he's not a ref.
Had like a Rings of Saturn type of submission on Goddess. She still isn't tapping.
Hey, Sly and Carmelita.
Hey, youngins. Hey, Zenon. Good to see y'all. Nice series of maneuvers onto Goddess. Count. Gearing up.
French fried flop.
And back to that Rings of Saturn submission. And he gets the first fall. He actually managed to get her to submit first.
Oh no, she's never going to let her live that down.
He's still not.
Goddess could win the match 10-1 and Count would be like, I made you tap first.
Weird choke. But she does not tap. And I also made sure that this could be falling out anywhere because I was not going to be having the referees not do their damn job outside the ring either.
It's a count falls anywhere match. Got it.
That too.
Hey, evil Penelope.
How you doing, baby girl? Uh-oh! Booty buster by count! Used to him snatching her finisher. So.
He has that as one of his signatures this year. Count does.
If Goddess had an issue, she wouldn't have even allowed him to make it as one of his signatures. So.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have an issue. I don't think she even has an issue if anybody else uses the move and just calls it something else. So.
Probably it just boosts his ego because if anybody calls it the booty buster when he does it. Shot to the face, has Goddess up. Goddess out the back. Shot to the face. Elbow in return. Goddess not afraid to crack you one in return. Pele to the dome of Goddess. Hey, you never know, Primetime. Submission applied, rear naked choke. And Goddess taps. I'm wondering if it matters to her if she's tapping out to him.
I highly doubt it.
She's just enjoying the painful pleasure.
Like I said, it doesn't matter which one of them win this match point-wise. They both won going into it because they get to have fun beating the crap out of each other and putting each other into fun
positions.
Yep. How I pretty much would feel if I faced you in a match. I wouldn't care if I won points-wise. I win either way.
You'd just basically be turned on getting into all those positions with me, period. Sometime after October 6th, it'll happen. If not on my show, then on yours.
I don't wrestle on my company. Same with you, so it's not happening on either of our shows.
I'll have to figure it out on somebody else's show then.
So yeah, if you want to mix tag team in my company, you're gonna have to
Figure somebody else.
I think Azrael asked you a while ago.
I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure Azrael asked you to be his tag partner.
All he has to do is just talk to me about it again, and because I don't remember the conversation, of course.
Yeah, because I'm not doing the whole bonus point thing by beating me this year. I'm not wrestling in my company at all. I'm just being a commentator, and that's it. And the manager. There ain't no point in me trying to wrestle on my own show. Another booty buster by Goddess connecting, going over to the side of the ring. Goes up top. Drops down on to count with that splash. Still not going for a submission though. Calls count back up to his feet. Powerbomb drops him down. Drop toe hold. Reversal by count. Grabs Goddess, brings her back up to her feet. Little bit of breakfast for you, goddess. French toast crunch connecting.
And yes,
Hey, that wasn't very nice.
and yes, we're using all the freaking move names that was created by Blaze McCoy because
Because that is what the move finisher names are. Count has not come up with anything else, and he has not said anything against anybody else or Blaze ever calling them those names. So
that's what we go by.
if Count wants to call them something else, he can let me know. But until then, I'm going with what Blaze says because I find it hilarious. Right now, we got a little over 13 minutes left with Count having a 2-fall lead at the moment.
Elevated belly to back suplex on Count.
Hey, Mystique.
Hey, sweetie, welcome to the stream. And just trying to whoop on Count with that megaphone. Count with the booty buster. Basically a gory style neck breaker. Submission applied again with that Rings of Saturn. But no submission fall. Attacked on the board. Count stays at 2. Going up to the top. And looked like some type of drop kick or maybe a coast to coast off the top on the Goddess as Goddess was getting back to her feet. Rolling stunner. Goddess has him by the scruff of the neck. Face first. Props him up top. Up. Launches him off the top turnbuckle. Goes for a flying elbow and misses. Missed one punch, but not that one. A second one. And that leaping unprettier. Oh, going for that rear submission. And this time he gets her to tap out to that one. She had been able to fight out of it and restrain herself from submitting, but...
Come on, Goddess.
French toast crunch with that knee strike. Come on, Goddess. At least get one on the board, girl. Come on. All you're doing is feeding his ego. Which doesn't really take much to do.
You don't really even need to do anything to feed counts.
Exactly!
You can just stand there and breathe and he'd figure out a way to...
Oh, now Goddess fighting out of that Rings of Saturn. Shot to the face. Grab from behind. Ripcord. Lariat. Turned him upside down and inside out. Has him up. Slams him onto his back. Up kick. Rolling stunner on the Goddess. Dropping her onto her back. Jeez. And of course, he going for the megaphone. Oh, these are two of the biggest talkers in the game, so might as well have throw in a megaphone as one of the weapons. Tiny is doing a little dance around with Goddess and sets her up for the Sister Abigail. Back to the rings of Saturn. And she does not submit. Sets her up for the French Toast Crunch. Flips her over. Again with that rear submission around the neck. She's fighting it. And she taps out to make it 4-zip. Guillotine choke on the Goddess. I know if Tiny was able to be here today, she would be screaming at Goddess to fire the fuck up. My God. It's 5-zip now. Count in favor of Count. Hopefully, Goddess has learned some tips on how to tune him out if he starts crowing, how he ends up submitting the Goddess of Pain. Drops her with that cutter. Goddess able to stun him, throat first on the top rope. Brings him to his feet. Lock up. Oh. Reversal. Pele to the dome. Because as y'all can see, I'm not controlling nobody. But for some reason, Count is attacking up the submission falls on here. But hey, they're also married, so you may have a well of knowledge when it comes to the Goddess and what makes her tick. Goddess with the double knees to the back, utilizing the ropes for the backstabber. Shots to the face, chops to the chest, knocks him down. And probably the funnest spot for Count right now. And she gets a ball on the board. Wrapping her legs around her thighs around his neck. Probably his favorite place. Knee shot to the face of Count. Little over 6 minutes left. Death to the light tube. Hey, Wolf Matt, welcome to the stream. Guillotine choke on the Goddess. She fend him off. And no, she taps. Goddess with the submission of her own and the chin lock. He's refusing to tap. Yes, add him up. Out the back, shot to the back. Multiple. Swinging neck breaker. Kick to the side of the head. Janice in hand. And not able to utilize it. Got us. Alabama Slammer. On the count. Now she's got Janice in hand. Whack-a-mole in the knee. Janice is feisty and spiky. So it's gonna hurt. Count sent towards the ring apron. Ooh, reverse DDT by Goddess. Lifts him up. Powerbomb position, but count with the punches to break free. Misses that punch, but has him now by the back of the neck and slams him face first onto that ring apron. Went for a knee drop and missed. Count with the leaping cutter. But both are a little bit out of energy, trying to get back into the match. Count going back into the ring. There is no count out. And of course, fucking around. Just like he usually does, while Goddess makes a play to try and get back into the ring. Barbed wire bat in hand. Able to... Oh, misses that punch. Going for the French toast crunch. As many times as the French toast crunch has been done, if KO was allowed, it would have possibly been the almost close to the end. I think that rear naked submission ended up getting a fall. So, the rings of Saturn got us able to fight out a bit. Booty buster on the count. Less than 2 minutes on the clock in this Iron Man match. Chinlock gets count to tap out, making it 6-2 in favor of count now. Again, with the chinlock, count not allowing for another ball to get on the board. Oh, accordion style torture rack on the count. Then dropped him onto his face. Catches the leg. Hurricane Rana into a raining of the right hands on the count's face. And I highly doubt Goddess needs any excuse to want to punch him in the face. It's just all part of playtime.
I mean, I never need an excuse to punch Cat in the face. I don't see why she would.
Goddess sent onto the ring apron, punch to the face. One more punch. Count with the slingshot ring apron DDT. Now has the sledgehammer in hand. Has a hold of him. Slams him onto his back on the floor. Up less than 25 seconds on the clock, but I doubt Goddess truly cares. Because all this is just playtime with her husband. Less than 10 seconds. It's 6-3 now in favor of count. But that is it. Your winner of this Iron Man match is Count Zraysnock. And of of course, he boogieing down for winning the match. God. Not surprised. Next matchup. It's War Games. On one side, we've got Azriel, Mr. U-Taker, Atticus Black, and Paul U-Taker versus Brooklyn Joker, Leo Angel, JW Caliber, and Wild Mad Outlaw. Before War Games. War Games doesn't officially start until all 8 men are in the ring, in the double ring structure. Pin, you can pin, you make your the opposition pin or submit. No matter who is on that team, your team gets the win.
I thought you had me.
No, I had Azriel coming out first. And it fucked it up for me. Because I know how I set that match. For the order that Azriel wanted me to do.
Hooray, 2K.
F you, 2K. Coming out first at 6'3", weighing 258 pounds from Omaha, Nebraska. The resident anti-hero, Atticus Black.
Because you had who out coming out last week?
I had you come out.
No, the other team.
For the other team to come out first was Brooklyn Joker.
Not first, I asked last.
JW. So it's probably going what I put as last.
The dusty road of South Texas I was born. A bastard child with the devil's
That's
kiss
technically
of dawn.
Joker's. That might be Joker.
Raised by the whiskey and the heat
Yeah, that's
of the
his.
sun.
So I don't know why it fucked it up.
No, there ain't no stopping
Maybe the
us.
game just doesn't like Asher.
Fly without boarding
Coming
pass.
out next for the opposition
catch
at
me,
7
I've
foot
been
between
moving
285 pounds. From Brooklyn, New
me
York,
a shooting
Brooklyn
star.
Joker.
Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star. Shooting stars. Didn't even get to cross.
Leaping neck breaker on Atticus. At least posted anything else in the live chat. Just so I double check. Anywho. I guess send to the launch into the second ring. Nice move by Atticus. Goes to the cop and drop. Connects onto the back. Boot to the face. Drops Joker. Joker slammed onto his back. Timer winding down for our next competitor. Random advantage. So who knows who's coming out? Looks like it be for Atticus' side. Coming out next, it's Paul Utaker. And I set that damn side as Mr. U coming out second for that team, but what do I know? 2K just
Why I
wants.
told you to go in and double check to make sure everything was set up. You know 2K likes to fuck up the shit, so.
Hashtag FU2K. For making me look like an idiot.
It's okay. We all look like idiots.
Double team on Joker by Paul and Atticus. Nice spin kick onto Joker. Paul going up top. Misses that elbow drop. Coming out to the ring next is Wild Mad Outlaw. So 2K decided to get it right for Joker's side, but fucking up for Azrael's side. Oh, yay. Joker whips, colliding the heads together of Atticus and Paul. Paul with the swinging neck breaker on Joker. And then fending off Wild Matt. For a knee strike to the face of Outlaw from Atticus. Outlaw with the jawbreaker in return. Atticus. Hip toss into a knee strike onto Joker. And looks like Mr. U is coming out next. According to the timer. So Azrael's gotta be stuck in the cage, being all antsy to get down to the ring already. But Paul was going up top. Misses that double axe handle. Ripcord lariat on the Joker from Paul. Atticus. Oh, who's Mr. U targeting? Looked like was thinking of doing a choke slam on somebody. But Atticus and Paul have a hand on Wild Matt and Joker. Now Mr. U able to get in some shots on Wild Matt. Back into the turnbuckle, tossed across the ring. Paul has a hold of Joker. Joker out the back. Chop block to the knee. And heading the timer counting down. Leo Angel to come down to the ring next. As Wild Matt drops Mr. U. Paul getting some retribution for his dad on that one. The Wolfpack, Cassie, Astrid, Luna, Zeus, and Hale decided to greet their fellow fuzzy family member, LD. Paul has to hold the Joker. Razor's Edge on the Joker. And Paul with those chair shots on Outlaw, and then a shot, shot punch to the face. Oh, Mr. U. Ooh, the protect your neck. Knee to the base of the neck and drops down. And now, Azrael finally being unleashed, probably ready to get stabby if the referee didn't let him out fast enough. Going to find some toys to whoop some ass with. And again with the protect your neck. Now, from Atticus onto Leo. Gut wrench suplex. After this, all we're going to need is JW Caliber for Joker's side to come on down. And War Games will officially begin. Leo teeing off. Breaking a kendo stick. Neck breaker. Going for the table. Oh, kick to the midsection. Paul has a hold of Leo. Or, I thought. No, that's Mr. U on that side. And double check. Mr. U and Azrael in one ring versus Leo. On the other side, we got Joker. Wild Matt taking on Paul and Atticus, and down comes JW Caliber. Looking for some more weapons. Atticus lifted up by Outlaw. Power bomb, last ride power bomb, and now War Games officially begins. Wild Matt with the boat choke in the corner on Paul. Joker tried to get in some shots, got suplexed by Paul. JW going after Azrael. German suplex, dumping him onto his head. Ooh! That was either a powerbomb or a lung blower onto Mr. U on that side. All going after Wild Matt. Gator roll. JW with the DDT onto Mr. U. Knee drop onto the face from Azrael. Onto Leo. And he tosses Joker onto the metal plating, connecting both rings in the structure. And Joker gets on back in and goes right after Azrael with a punch to the face. Submission! I thought that was efficient. No. Into a bulldog choke from Joker. Thankfully, Paul was able to bust up that submission in time. Hey, Lita, welcome to the stream.
What's going on, Lita?
I know you're probably going to have to watch the replay on a lot of stuff because you've been busy. Your match was the top of the show in Elimination Chamber. And I know you probably saw the match card posted, and you know that a lot of family was on the card, so whenever you're able to catch the replay. And our main event after War Games, we will have Ezra Black versus Xander Black in Bloodline Rules. One count only. Oh. That's Atticus all up by his lonesome in that one ring. Azrael coming to help him out. It's Leo and Wild Matt versus Atticus and Azrael on one side. Joker launching Mr. U. Going for a cover. Kick out by Paul. Yep, that's Paul. Shot to the back. Up. Mr. U with them elbows onto Joker, dropping him on his back. Oh, and that is it. With a 3 count, your winners are Joker, Wild Matt, Leo, and JW Caliber.
Oh, no.
Forgot, I couldn't see real well who ended up taking the pin. I need to see the screen. Thank you. Now, our main event of the afternoon. Ezra Black versus Xander Black in Bloodline Rules. So in other words, again, Atticus versus Azrael for the gajillionth time. Because that's Ezra's son, that's Atticus' son versus Azrael's. Coming out first, that's 6 foot even, weighing 205 pounds. From the pits of hell, the outer circle of hell, Ezra Black. The son of Atticus Black and myself. Fiance to Rebby Corbin, soon to be the son-in-law of Marcus and Angela Corbin. And if y'all are new, and if anybody's new to watching Blood Moon Wrestling Federation, yeah, I have my family going versus family fuck ton. Because basically, a lot of my family members are the reason that I even have a company, have a roster. Oh, Marcus wanting Ezra for the win. Oh.
Rising up to the sound.
I'm trying to hide it. I'm trying to unhide it, but I can't. But I
Unhide
got
what?
my Marcus accidentally got hidden by Alita, and now he was unhidden. Whenever I tap on like show and hide on the live chat from my phone, I mean sometimes it works, but sometimes a mother mod ends up catching it before I do. So when it comes to dual channels, so anywho. And now Ezra's opponent, coming out at 5'4", weighing 200 pounds, from Omaha, Nebraska, Xander Black.
Fire will happen, but the line between the smoke and the flames get blurred. Don't you see the writing on the wall?
Xander, you're my nephew, love you to death, but that's my son you're going against, so I'm gonna have to go for Ezra on this one. I don't care if it makes me seem biased. I am not going against my son. I would back my children versus anybody. I don't know if I be able to do that on my phone or on my freaking laptop, and I don't have my laptop on, so.
a 30-minute Iron Man match. Here, let me see it.
Okay. It was just that.
Yeah.
That prompt for Bloodline rules. And Marcus, you have been revealed yet again. Welcome back, son. Welcome back. See, Lena managed to unhide him.
Drop kick knocking Xander down, forcing him to roll to the outside.
Access.
Xander up on his shoulders, drops him down.
Mistakes happen, Lita. Mistakes happen.
Xander gets taken down by that drop kick. Ezra going up top, looking for a bit of high flying action, drops the leg down, goes for a cover. Kick out.
Xander sent into the steel steps, gut burst. I'll write it down, Lita. I got a bunch of other challenges to get to as well, so I'll make sure to write that down.
Xander going for a cover, or Ezra going for a cover on Xander, rather. Kick out at 2.
I don't know if I can just make it sub only for last man standing, but I can try and see how I do that. Oh, yep. Okay.
It's last man standing. It doesn't matter if it's pin or sub. It's
Atticus basically confirmed can't just make it pin or sub only. So.
Well, if it's the last man standing, there is no pin or sub.
Then I'll just.
And we got people running in on the Bloodline match. Don't know why they're the wrong people because you set up the rivalries, but who cares? We're having fun. Steve and Onska deciding to join the party.
Hell? I swear, the allies and enemies were set.
Doesn't matter. It's 2K. Don't act surprised when it fucks up. At this point, I'm just rolling with whatever we get.
But yeah, Lita, I wrote down that last man standing match, so I don't have to worry about it being anything having to do with pin sub or whatever.
Right now, Xander getting beat down by Steve.
Is that Wild Matt too?
Yep.
And that looked like Drum Monkey out there.
No, that's Colton.
Oh my gosh. 2K, you little dipshit. Oh my god. And Ezra fighting off Wild Matt. Oh, for fuck's sake. And why is it showing the numbers above those people getting into the match too?
Because that's how a Bloodline Rules match works.
Interesting. Okay.
Xander tapping out, Ezra getting the first fall.
Oh my gosh, it's like everybody and their brother literally wanting to get in this match. Jeez. I swear. Cover!
Kick out.
And everybody also battling on the outside, too.
Colton in the ring.
And now finally one of the actual people that was set comes out with ass removal.
No?
No, that was Xander. I thought that was
Everybody's
Azure.
already out, babe.
This is wackadoodle. I swear.
Again, like I said, just go with the stuff. It's 2K.
I know. It's just wax. And there's Killian. Oh my gosh.
Xander and Ezra fighting on the outside. Everybody else just beating the crap out of each other. If it's any consolation, all of Ezra's allies are correct because those are all Desolation members.
Submission applied by Ezra.
So I don't think Ezra has any issues with the people that came out to help him.
Xander with the knee strike to the face. Cover.
Kick out at 2.
Yep, I'm realizing more and more with this Black Lion Rule stuff. Pandemonium is the ingredient du jour. Oh. Just go after Incredible Steve. Oh my god. If it pisses off Shulky, then she can ask to go against Atticus at some point.
But yeah, I think the reason why Xander's stuff is wrong is because unlike Ezra, who I have the stuff for Desolation set as far as faction and them being together, Xander didn't have that set.
Oh,
Because Colton, Atticus, and Killian are all part of Desolation along with Ezra. So, and then I also have them set as allies as well for them, whereas we just set the allies for Xander, but we never put them together as a group, so that might have factored into why the people didn't come out properly for him. Granted, it wasn't the right people for Ezra either. Revi was supposed to come out, but still, they're all Desolation members and his allies, so it still works.
So I just add Colton to and Ezra to this list.
I put my...
No, the list I originally had.
No,
before.
that's... No, I told you. I put the new list for Desolation in the Discord chat.
Alright.
Paul is no longer part of Desolation, remember? And I
No,
also...
I have yet to go and look at that, so I will do so.
Paul is going to be part of the Dark Knights this year. Yes, he is going to be affiliated as an ally of Desolation, but faction-wise, no. He is going to be part of Dark Knights, if I recall correctly.
I just have yet to write that down, and which I will do so after the show. Another ball on the board.
2-1 right now in favor of Ezra. Because, yeah, I replaced Paul. I'm replacing Leo in Desolation. I'm replacing Breakdown in Desolation. I got a few changes to the women's side that are being done. So...
Okay. Just gotta write shit down and then add it to deal with the Google document once I have everything.
Yeah, like Lita said, Paul was only Desolation when it came to stuff outside of faction games. Oh no, friendly fire. I tried hitting Xander with the light tube and I connected with Colton instead.
Oops.
But no, we'll just have to keep experimenting with this match because there has to be a way to properly determine who the people are that are coming out.
Mm-hmm. Ezra, prime and ready on the ring apron. Springboard maneuver, landing onto Xander, going for the cover. Okay, Lita. GTS onto Ezra. Killian going after Xander.
That roundhouse kick to the head, knocking Xander down, might have bought Ezra a little bit of time he needed.
Roll up onto Ezra. Busted up by Killian.
But yeah, I don't think the others are actually part of the match as far as falls. I think that's just a coding thing.
I guess.
Because it's an Iron Man match, so it's easier for them to just put the numbers above everybody's head when making the game than not. Because, yeah, I haven't even seen anybody else even attempt a pin or a submission anyway, so I don't think that they're being factored in as far as actual points for the match.
Knee strike on to Killian. Going after Ezra. Xander. I believe that's a kendo stick or light tube. Cover. And another fall for Xander. Knee strike to the face. Cover. Killian with a knee shot to the face on Onska. Springboard maneuver onto Xander by Ezra. And Xander. Brass knuckles to the face of Ezra. And looked like Atticus was trying to land on Xander. Cover. And Xander with the next ball on the board.
Xander taking the lead 3-2. Running leg lariat connecting. Broken up by
JW.
Outlaw.
Hey, JW. JW, you were in the match before this in War Games. Check it out when you get the chance. If you want to catch the replay, see how you did. Wild Matt punching the shit out of Colton. Ezra with the sledgehammer teeing up on Xander, and Atticus wanted to get in his shots at his nephew Xander. Xander driven head first into the floor. Cover. And busted up by Onska. And Steve going after Ezra. And Xander looking like he was kind of a little woozy there for a moment. Oh, block. Ezra. With the tilt-a-whirl armbar on Xander.
Xander taps for tied back up.
Well, this is Colton Richards, which is the son of Diamond Sky. And also the son of Alexander Richards from the Dragon family. So that's the Colton that I have on my roster.
Colton with the assist there, dropping Xander down. Ezra picking up the fall, tying it back up. Again, dropping Ezra or Xander down with onto his head.
Ezra with another fall on the board.
Little over 11 minutes left in this matchup. Xander sent back into the ring by Ezra.
As pandemonium with everybody deciding to come out to the ring. Leg drop off the top onto Xander. And I don't know what Ezra was planning, but wow, Matt busted that up right quick.
Looked like he was going to try and go back up top for another move, but Wild Matt Outlaw grabbing him off the ring apron, dragging him back into the ring. Xander rolling out, trying to get a breath of fresh air.
Atticus, wakey, goes back outside the ring, has a hold of Steve, and Steve able to reverse, slams him onto his back. Despite the pandemonium, two main people that matter are Ezra and Xander.
Ezra right now with the 5-4 lead in this matchup.
Drives Xander headfirst into the floor. And that's another fall on the board. And Steve getting in the middle.
Trying to go for that tilt-a-whirl armbar, but Steve caught him.
And Killian making Steve, trying to make Steve regret doing that. Has him up. GTS, knee strike to the face. Oh, Killian went for a discus punch to the face of Xander.
Ezra
Misses.
connecting with that running leg lariat of his that he and Revy both share.
And getting another fall as Atticus is working on Onska outside the ring. Oh, Ezra in the ring, beckoning Xander. Set up. Springboard aerial maneuver.
Hurt is there.
Hurt Ezra more, possibly more than Xander, because Ezra connected a little bit, but he felt some of it too. Tilt-a-whirl armbar. And another one tacked on the board for Ezra.
That armbar he learns hanging out with Diamond Sky and her family.
With the sky bar.
Kick out at 2.
Xander trying to stay in it. I believe about to be less than 8 minutes in this matchup.
8-4 lead right now for Ezra.
Up kick to the face from Xander. Xander measuring Ezra. What's he got in mind? As Wild Matt launching Killian into the barricade. Knee strike to the face. Xander with the cover. And Atticus busting that up at 2.
Xander dropping Ezra down onto his head
With a
that
Death Rider. And busted up, I believe, by Colton at 1.
That reminded me of something I saw on Facebook earlier. It was a picture of Becky Heyman, Bronson, and
Oh, the Vision.
yeah, of the Vision, but
Yeah.
instead of calling themselves the Vision, they were called the Seth Riders.
Fuck's sake. Hell, I've seen. You know how those they have that type of image program where you can switch people's faces. I've seen it where at the end of Seth's match, him and Becky and their faces have been switched when Seth is supposed to be embracing Becky. Ezra having a hold of the sledgehammer, teeing off on Xander. Xander sent back into the ring as Onska drops Killian onto his face in a reverse powerbomb position.
Nice reversal there by Xander. Dropping Ezra down with that power bomb.
Now Steve with the knee strike onto Colton inside the ring. Drops Xander into a submission and a fall on the board for Ezra. Now the cover. And Steve just happened to be in the ring to bust it up. Now Steve going after Atticus, while Matt going after Ezra. Atticus driven headfirst into the mat. Wild Matt dropping down on the arm and shoulder of Ezra. And Xander taking advantage with the series of strikes. As Killian has a hold of Onska on the outside. Knee shot to the face. Ezra sent flying out of the ring by Xander. Fighting by the rampway now. Looks like a cover. And Killian there to bust it up. Xander landing on his feet as he was being tossed behind, overhead by Killian. And
Blaze McCoy just went live just a little bit ago, so after y'all get done hanging out here, be sure to go in and raid his chat if you aren't there already.
good thing we are on the main event. We were trying to get done before his match, before his show. So definitely check out Blaze McCoy for leaning towards Death Wrestling as soon as we go off the air. Another fall on the board for Ezra.
10-4, good buddy.
10-4 in favor of Ezra. Oh, Penelope rooting on Xander. Somebody's got some interest. Nice splash onto Xander.
Shooting star press connecting.
Atticus with the Saito suplex onto Onska. Steve tossing Colton out of the ring. Kick the midsection, Xander. Oh. Death Rider or a paradigm shift, whichever, and whether you're watching WWE or AEW. Another fall tacked on the board for Xander. Pendulum momentum of a slam. Went for the cover, only got a 2 count. Killian there to make the save in favor of Ezra. Xander trying to utilizing the sledgehammer. Cutter onto Xander, cover. And busted up at 1 by Onska. And Atticus going to make Onska pay. Ezra just plugging along, keep on fighting. Stomping on the arm of Xander. Now wailing on the side of his head. Okay, JW's like, only 3 things certain. Death, taxes, and 2K WWE games are gonna bug out. No shit, JW. No shit.
This is like the 3rd thing that's bugged out today. The competitors for this Bloodline match is wrong other than Xander and Ezra.
The Asriel's side for War Games. Killian with a knee shot to the face of Onska. Colton assisting Ezra, going after Xander. Working on the legs, having him in a submission. Only doing damage in Ezra's favor. Now, while Matt going after Colton, and Colton able to reverse and send him out of the ring. Killian with the flying elbow on Xander. Ezra back in as Killian measuring Xander. Xander gets back to his feet. Spear by Killian. And Ezra going in for the pin. And another fall for Ezra. Kick to the midsection. Super kick to the face.
All of Ezra's allies doing exactly what they need to do in this match have assisted Ezra in getting multiple falls so far.
Drops down on Xander, sets him up for that submission. And another one tacked on the board for Ezra. Covered. And busted up at 2 by Wild Matt. Well, that was a side slam on Atticus on the outside. Xander and Ezra both spent. This is a 30-minute Iron Man in Bloodline rules. About to be less than 25 seconds on the clock in this matchup. Xander managing to go to the outside and go for a pin. Another fall on the board for Xander. Less than 15 seconds in this Iron Man. Irish Whip reversal, sending Ezra back into the ring. And that is it. Your winner of the matchup, Ezra Black, alongside his allies. So basically, if you win, you get to celebrate with your allies at the end of the match, okay? Congratulations, son. Well, everybody, that's been our show for today. I want to thank everybody who stopped in for the live episode, whether for a minute, hour, the whole freaking show. Thank you so much to anybody who will be catching this on the replay. Stay tuned and looking out in the chats for our next episode of BMWF. Thanks for stopping in.